On Capitol Hill, a panel of experts say that the Chinese Communist Party's influence in Latin America is now a direct threat to the United States.
The more ports you control, the more control you have over the global economy.
Chinese companies own or operate at least 10 ports in Latin America, working to turn these into military installations and potentially even spying on or cutting off U.S. trade. And even then, those projects are of low quality, sometimes fail, and leave the host country in billions in debt.
China promises upgrading, right? It promises production. It promises all of these things, and it doesn't ever happen. It has never happened.
And it's not because they're the best option. They're just the only option.
All the startups that are out there in Latin America right now that are capital starved are looking for a U.S. option, and there aren't any.
On top of that, China has also set up police stations across Latin America. The human rights group Safeguard Defenders has found over 100 such Chinese police stations globally, much of them in places like Panama, Peru, Brazil, and several other countries.
These types of surveillance activities are usually or mostly directed at Chinese diaspora populations.
And they spy on everyone else too. Chinese companies are required by law to share any and all information with Chinese authorities. That's why when they do a business deal, it's more than just a business deal.
The mayor of a very large city in Latin America described how when Huawei shows up to pitch their 5G wares, it's the Huawei, the finance, the government, the diplomats, everyone shows up, a delegation of 15 folks from Beijing coming to town, whereas the Western alternatives send a regional sales representative.